Read the disclaimer. Hello everyone, and for this video, this is the Beyblade X Dranzer S review. So this is the review of the Dranzer S balance type release from the crossover project. So basically what the crossover project is, it's basically bringing bays from the past generation into the new generation. I do want to say there is a kind of cool things with this box. They did kind of incorporate a little bit of how the Japanese release kind of had their box designed. I mean, in the Japanese, it's a literal reference to the original box. And here, it's combining both how they normally do the boxes, but with a little bit of the reference to the past. You get the original Beyblade logo. I would have thought it would have been neater if they tried to go all the way on this and tried to actually reference the original packaging of Dranzer S, but you know, it is what it is. It's also red. Okay, I mean, it's like the Canadian one's just red, so I'm like, okay. I would like them to eventually please do a blue release though, like the original. I think I hope to God, please, I'm just saying this now, please, for the love of God, don't have it where every crossover bay, the original Japanese release is the original colors, and they never release like the original colors, and you're stuck with like a regional variant. That I think would be an L. Regardless, recolor, not. I would not like that. But it's red, Canada, Canadian. Let's take a look. So now we're actually gonna open this. So yeah. I do eventually hope they do release like the original colors at some later point in time. I think if they don't, I will not like that at all, but... Okay, we've got all our blade and everything in here, and all of our stickers, which actually a long time for Hasbro since they actually did stickers on a release for Beyblade stuff. That was actually like mainline, because Pro Series counts, I guess, but yeah. From the Burst era, yeah, there was stickers. Your funky red and everything. They also give you an entry launcher, but that's really shit to use, so. So just giving the breakdown of how the system works, you have your blade, which is the top part that makes contact with your opponent. You have your ratchet, which both determines the amount of sides that you have, which factors into burst resistance, but also your height. And your bit, which also factors into burst resistance, and also your movement pattern, and that's basically what type of bay that you'll have. So going over to our part by part with Dranzer S, I'd like to say nice things because I am very biased to this, but unfortunately Dranzer S suffers by quite a few things. It's very, very light, which originally wasn't mattering too much. Like, it was possible if you had it on a low height attack combination to maybe win, but especially with how stuff is now, it's just very hard to be able to use it. Like, I mean, at least in the context with Hasbro, you probably at least have a better chance than like in a TT stadium, because the stadium so maybe you can pull some random bullshit with Dranzer S. It does actually have a little bit of an upper slope to it in its design. The remakes are kind of nerfed for the Bucket and Shoot remakes just because they made them super light, so it's kind of hard. I mean, even now in the current meta of what's released, you'll still struggle maybe a teensy bit. Yeah, anyways, 380. It's a tall height ratchet. It's good for the stamina and the, you know, generally defense stuff's what you'd run it on. The stock combination, you probably would not want to run it on tall height. You would want it on a lower height. It's a fine ratchet, just not for the stock combination. Taper is basically if you got flat, you made it into a semicone. If you want flat where there's more control and stamina and less aggression, that's basically taper. There's pros and cons to it, and taper is a nice, beautiful red. So yes, let us now weigh the parts. Alrighty, so we have our scale here. So let's see what my original Dranzer S is. 27.57, and our red one, alrighty, it's a little bit high end, I guess, 27.9. Okay, then after the 380 blue is about 6.93 versus about, wow, okay, 7 grams on the dot. The blue taper is about 2.18 versus about, yeah, 2. Actually, so the red one's slightly heavier, which also, by the way, for this bottom section, so I don't know if I have a shot where I show this in the video, yeah, just in case. QR code's also like hidden there, so, but yeah, let's just assemble this fully now. So fully assembled now. Your red one is about still super light, 37.09 grams versus my original one, which is about 6.66. Yep, so I get a little bit lucky on a little bit of the high-end stuff. So, quick thing I want to mention here. So, a taper is a bit that has strong resistance because of this thick part here. So, to burst the next Beyblade, you have to, this is actually really tight as is, but you have to twist to unlock it. So if I have a bit like taper, it's gonna be really hard to try to burst. This is really tight, by the way. If I have a bit like needle, which does not have that thick part on the resistor there, it's gonna be easier to burst it, so because of that. So depending on what bit you have, factor that into your burst resistance. Now either way, visually speaking, it is pretty cool, like I've said. I love the red and everything. It's a very nice red that it has there. Looks pretty neat. I do hate in general how the stickers kind of bleed a little bit on there, like you see a little bit of the red. I don't know why for these middle sections they don't either have it where the sticker just says the pure white so it doesn't blend on there, or you just paint the plastic just a little bit of white there so that way it kind of blends right. But yeah, red and blue. Red and blue. And this is paint, by the way, because this section is plastic. This part in the weight disc is metal and the bottom part is plastic. But yeah. So I'm joined here by my mother. Before we continue, I gotta do the test launch with this. These launchers are always terrible. Well, okay, you can use them, but it's better just to use a winder or a string launcher. They have too low of a launcher count, which means how many rotations is on here. But for sake of this video, I'll do a test launch with it. So I hate holding this too. 3, 2, 1, like rip. So, okay, this is gonna probably fly around a lot. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can set up a regular test. Let's just have it play out a little bit. Actually. Okay, let's do a regular test launch now with strength. 3, 2, 1, like rip. So this should fly a little bit. Yeah. Maybe this could be better in this stadium. Because anything can win in the stadium at this point, just because of how it's so different. I'm joined here by my mother. We'll be starting off with Helm Knight. Ooh, let's see how it does. 3 on the rip. A super large KO finish for Dranzer S. 3 on the rip. Okay, you almost got the extreme there. Big hit. Oh, you almost got extreme, but you rebounded, which I never saw before. So I'm leading 3 points. Damn.
No, 2 points. Oh, yeah, 3, sorry.
3. 3 to the rip. I think. Oh, good launch. Not enough. Can we swap?
Yes. I actually like this one.
It's a beautiful red. I love the. Oh. It was almost, this should be 4 points in the pocket because you burst and there was a, there was a KO.
Okay.
Okay, try to KO me. 2 on the rip. Okay, that was really good. Oh my god, Dranzer!
Not good enough to knock you down.
Yeah, but it's only the first round. Actually, I like this format better where it's like this and that. 2 on the rip.
That was just a bad one.
2 on the rip. Yeah, eventually, you might be able to do a big hit. Ay-yo! Oh. Okay. The same thing translates, I guess, for the original. 3, 2, 1, the rip. 3, 2, 1, the rip. You gotta beat me one time at least with it. Oh, actually, hey! Okay. Let's try something else now. I'm going to now swap, and my bay that I will be using will be Soar Phoenix.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, rip. I just want to see how the weight disparity works in the stadium. Okay, so that wasn't your fault. That was just the weight difference. I just wanted to show that. Just is that 3, 2, 1, rip. Because Dranzer S is outclassed by weights. So I thought, I don't know, maybe in the stadium. Oh, never mind. You got the RNG. How do you feel?
I love it. It's really a nice color.
Well, yeah, of course. It's
It's
the
a
red.
sweet one. I try. I like it a lot.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, rip. I just wanted to crush any hopes and dreams you had.
Yes, I saw it.
Okay, you want to try Talon Pterodactyl?
Sure.
Okay, let's see how this does. Okay, I'm gonna try my best. 3, 2, 1, rip. Okay, Dranzer S, hit the extreme dash. Shit.
Yeah!
So here's the funny part with Dranzer S in the stadium. Because it goes like flying around in the stadium, you might be able to do more funny stuff with it, but I don't think enough to actually matter.
Oh my god.
3, 2, 1, rip. Okay, hit that extreme dash. Close enough. 3, 2, 1, rip. Okay. Sorry, buddy. Oh!
My first win, actually. I was getting already frustrated.
3, 2, 1, rip. I think I screwed up on the launch. I
like it. Keep doing it.
Oh, it didn't matter.
But you're still gonna win. That's horrible.
Yeah, but I'm throwing out my arm just trying to beat you.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Just barely. Let's do one more.
Yes. Good luck to me.
3, 2, 1, rip.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
Bye.
I'm happy you lost.
Has the same week. I thought this stadium could maybe treat it differently. It cannot. All right. Let's do this one. So you can decide. You want the red or the purple?
The red. I just like the color. It's really nice.
Okay. Keel Shark against Dranzer S. 3, 2, 1, rip.
Beautiful.
First round goes to you, eh?
I like it.
I gotta really step up my game. 3, 2, 1, rip.
Whoa!
Well, I wanted to see if I could KO it up in the air. Sorry.
That was nice. You actually did it.
Yeah. Okay, but blink and you'll miss it, okay?
All right, I will.
3, 2, 1, rip. The Unseen X Extreme Dash.
Wait.
You have lost. You went in the pocket. The rule. 3, 2, 1, rip. You actually are winning.
Yes, I am.
Really, I actually don't. Normally, I guess because it's okay. Whatever.
More?
Yeah.
You want to lose more? All right, 1 second, please.
I'm getting the blood of this bay on me. Look at this. Actually, look at there's a red there. 3, 2, 1, rip. Okay.
You won.
So Dranzer does still kind of have a similar weakness to before.
Oh my god.
Where it's too light and it does fly around too much, so that still carries from the original. What's a little bit funny with this actually is that because also it flies around, it's a pro and a con, because now since it's more confined and going crazy, you maybe get a little bit more momentum to smash into opponents. But is it like, this is boosted competitively? Nah. But you maybe have like a teensy bit more of a chance, but I think either way, I think it's the same weakness because in AVA it was still kind of dying, but AVA means attack versus attack, but we're done for this review, so go. Good enough, good job. Alrighty, final thoughts. Is Dranzer S worth getting? So I would say if you're a collector, sure. Because obviously it's the old remake of the Bay, that's probably why you're going to be interested in it. If we are just considering besides that point, it doesn't really have that much competitive value other than taper. I mean, you can maybe say Dranzer S is viable, but competitive, I don't know. I don't know about that one, but that's kind of it for this. I want to say if you are new here, subscribe to the channel and comment your thoughts. And, hey, check out malvase.com because we got Beyblade X products, Beyblade Burst products. It is an optional way to support the channel. I appreciate any support regardless. But yes, comment your thoughts. I will take the Canadian Dranzer. That's its name now. It's the Canadian Dranzer. I think I probably also did an edit where like the stickers will be in like the Canada flag theme. But yes. I want to say thank you all for watching. I want to eventually try to get that cyan Dranzer from Europe, even though the recolor looks like vomit, but I still want it. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day. Take care, and bye.